Today we have brought you a bunch of updates. Tesla is fighting the auto industry over fuel economy standards. Tesla Model Y floods the departments of motor vehicles. And Tesla Giga Berlin's 4680 battery factory is coming together. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. A recent automotive news report claims that Tesla is pushing the Biden administration, as well as a U.S. appeals court, to initiate penalties for automakers that fail to comply with fuel economy requirements. Tesla is fighting the rest of the auto industry over respecting the CAFE, corporate average fuel economy, requirements set back in 2016. Under CAFE, automakers have to achieve higher levels of fuel economy in the vehicles they sell in the U.S. or otherwise face penalties, which they can avoid by buying credits from automakers who exceeded the requirements. Reportedly, the US-based electric automaker already had a virtual meeting with the NHTSA, who is in charge of CAFE, on August 30, 2021. Prior to that, on August 8, NHTSA said via Automotive News that it may begin to seek larger penalties for prior model years for automakers failing to meet fuel efficiency requirements, but will first consider public comments. While the US, as well as the whole world, could stand to benefit in a huge way if NHTSA moves forward with such a plan, Tesla would also benefit. Since the carmaker only produces electric cars, it doesn't have to worry about fuel economy. Moreover, it can sell credits to other automakers that are out of compliance. However, Tesla notes that the current requirements put into place by the Trump administration make the credits less valuable. Reuters reports that Tesla met with NHTSA last month and pushed for them to reinstate the penalties. The government memo said Tesla suggested NHTSA to withdraw Trump's action immediately, saying it produces continuing uncertainty in investments and transactions across the industry, and any delays will continue to have deleterious effects on the credit market until the issue is resolved. It added, Tesla believes that any delays will continue to have deleterious effects on the credit market. On the other hand, GM, Ford, Volkswagen, and Toyota, who all announced commitments to an all-electric future, except for the latter, are fighting against it. A group representing major automakers, including General Motors, Toyota Motor, Ford Motor, and Volkswagen, asked the court to reject Tesla's request. That Tesla might benefit from more certainty about the worth of the CAFE credits that it has amassed is hardly a reason to cut off an ongoing administrative process, the group wrote in a court filing. They are careful not to say that they are against higher fuel economy requirements, but they don't want NHTSA to reverse the action since they might have to pay penalties for model years all the way back to 2019. Some automakers said that it might cost them billions of dollars. That money would either be paid in penalties to NHTSA or automakers that exceeded the requirements, like Tesla, could sell them their credits for less. Tesla dominates the US EV market, with over two-thirds of all electric vehicles sold in the country coming from the electric automaker. This results in Tesla having more credits than anyone, but they are a lot less valuable since Trump's administration slashed the penalties. Moving to the next update, Tesla Model Y floods the departments of motor vehicles in China as Q3 registrations appear to shatter records. Tesla vehicles are flooding the departments of motor vehicles in China, with the clear advantage going to Model Y standard range. Tesla's registrations have hit an unprecedented level, which will likely guarantee a new sales record in September, according to car owners who received license plates there recently. Tesla cars have always enjoyed the highest demand in China, and their deliveries were limited only by the production capabilities of Giga Shanghai, which also became the company's export hub. However, it seems that in September, Tesla will register in China an unprecedented number of vehicles, as the manufacturer's cars have been flooding the departments of motor vehicles and are clearly superior to any other brand of EV. Model Y is reportedly the most popular car there. A few days ago, at the license plate center in Shanghai's Pudong New District, owners witnessed hot scenes related to Tesla vehicles licensing. One of the owners said that he had to visit the authority twice to pick up a license plate. Due to the popularity of Model Y, it took a while to queue up, waiting for his car's license plate. He said that the vast majority of cars there were Tesla Model Y. A new Tesla owner in Nantong, Jiangsu province, also spoke about the situation at the local DMV. He said that with the launch of the standard range version of Model Y, Tesla's popularity in mainland China has reached a new level. He also revealed that the day he received the license plate, most of the cars in the queue were also Tesla vehicles. Those wishing to register a car in Beijing also faced an incredibly large flow of Tesla Model Y and Model 3. One of the owners said that although he arrived at the DMV in advance, he still had to wait an hour and a half in line before he could get a license plate. He also jokingly complained that Model Y sales were too high. Such a situation is seen from many different parts of China. This clearly shows that the Model Y is on track to become the largest selling car in the entire world. Moving to the last update, Tesla Giga Berlin's 4680 battery factory is coming together. Tesla Giga Berlin's battery factory is beginning to take shape as the first walls of the building were erected on site recently. The factory is set to supply its vehicles to European customers, where electric cars have been adopted most frequently compared to other markets. The site is set to begin manufacturing vehicles later this year, as the main production building where assembly will occur nears completion. As vehicle production looms at the site, Tesla's contracted construction crews now turn their attention to the battery manufacturing plant that will produce the new 4680 structural cells that the automaker unveiled in September 2020. After receiving preliminary approval to build the site earlier this year, the battery factory is beginning to take shape, according to new photographs shared by GF4 Tesla on Twitter. Tesla has not received main approval for the battery factory quite yet, but German authorities only grant preliminary approval to projects that have a substantial chance at being ultimately approved. The project has already gained rumors of financial support, according to a report from Tagesspiegel. The German media outlet reported that Tesla could receive up to €1.135 billion from the Federal Ministry for Economic Affairs and Energy, as the project could be included in the EU's important Project of Common European Interest initiative. Because the plant will be ready to build vehicles before the 4680 battery lines ramp, Tesla will send cells from the Cato Road facility in Northern California to Germany to support the production of the company's electric vehicles. As of now, the 4680 cells will be included in the initial Model Y builds that will first roll off of production lines at the facility. Upon completion, CEO Elon Musk expects the facility to be one of the largest battery manufacturing plants in the world. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.